Recording.
And then silent minute.
Oh, okay, loves. Thank you, beloveds, and welcome to the Awakening World. Scott Katamas will be with us in a moment. He's in LA, and he is setting up in a special room that he's hired for the evening for our presentation. So I'm going to start us with our bumper, and I shall see you on the flip side. So let's see how we do this. Gotta click that one. All right, and go this one. And action.
What if I were to suggest that you play a key role in the awakening world? And that you are watching this because you have heard the call. We can start right now by opening our hearts and minds. Welcome to the awakening world.
Greetings from the Conscious Life Expo. It's been amazing. I've got wonderful folks here. And right off the bat, this is Juliet Taylor, all the way from England. And Ray Amana's just walked into the door, and lots of other guests are coming in. It's going to be a very, very special night. Normally, we would start with an Omashar song, but since Ray Amana is here, in a moment, we're going to have her do an opening prayer and blessing. She's only got a few minutes. And right off the bat, welcome. She flew right in from England.
Yeah.
So what's it like for you to be at this amazing expo?
Oh, it's a whole bunch of different experiences. It's my first trip to the States as well. So to come in and be in this kind of energy, meeting so many amazing people that are really kind of moving towards this higher state of consciousness. It's such a blessing.
Oh, good,
What
good,
a great
good.
way to experience it.
Now we had you on the show, I think it was about 6 or 8 weeks ago. But introduce our audience again a little bit about the wonderful things that you do.
I'm Jessica Taylor, and I'm a seventh dimensional Pleiadian channel predominantly. I also do kind of work with activations, but my main work is channeling. So we like to bring through the kind of messages that's really about moving into higher states of consciousness and how we can kind of navigate this really rocky, exciting time on the planet and kind of bring that into our human experience.
What's your personal number one tip and tool for navigating your way through the craziness?
Doing everything you can to minimize the fear and maximize your kind of capacity for opening up your heart space. And because when you get sucked into fear, it's very much a lower vibration, and that inhibits your ability to move into kind of higher timelines and experience things from a perspective that's more connected to source.
Right. And in England, what's the vibe there?
Dark.
Yeah.
No, there's still, I'd say it's a little bit slower on catching up with some of the kind of more all-encompassing aspects of rising into a higher vibration. And there's still quite a lot of fear and there's a lot of control. We have a lot of, many people have probably heard about some of the systems that are being imposed in England, and it's all true. It's like that. I don't experience it too directly because I live in Cornwall, which is a beautiful kind of countryside place. It's quite removed from a lot of it, but obviously, you're still kind of surrounded by a lot of that vibration. So I think that the key component is trying to keep energy high so that other energy can kind of entrain to that rather than be brought down even further with that kind of stickiness. And people are worried about so many different factors that are being projected to us all the time. So, but there are a lot of people starting to wake up, but at the moment it's in that kind of 3D level, so it's very much about the political structure and stuff. And I think quite often people wake up in that way first, and then they start to realize that there's a bigger picture.
Well, thank you for the missionary work you're doing in England. We're all souls and we dropped in at different places. So thank you for that. You'll have to at some point meet our beloved house musical artist. This is Omashar, who is from England, who's now doing.
Hey there, beloved. Yeah, I spent so much time in Cornwall. My father lived there and down in Tregony, and so fish and chips, Cornwall, Guinness on the beach. Just to say some of the story that I don't do anymore. But anyway, nice to meet you. Namaste.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
And Omashar will be doing some wonderful musical songs a little bit later on.
And whilst I have you, Scott, co-host me, please.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. And we are going to have kind of a special start to the show tonight. Normally, we start with Omashar doing a song, but we are blessed to have Rhea Mana with us. And so she's going to actually initiate and kind of get the whole evening going with a prayer.
And you need an original sound for Rhea.
Thank you for the... We are going to audio settings. Noise removal. So I don't want that. I want original sound.
Yeah,
there we go. Do I do a quick test?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, great spirit. It's okay? Okay.
Yes.
I see. Is that the seventh fire you have up there?
Yes, exactly. Eighth fire.
Eighth fire. So, hello, I'm so grateful to be here. What a beautiful moment in time that we're all being part of right now. We've had the year of the fire horse begin this week, and then this potent conjunction of Neptune and Saturn with 0 degrees Aries. And I was speaking with a friend earlier, and to us, it's been feeling like, okay, we took the breath and we're in the inhale. and like something's about to come out. We're not sure what it is yet. And in this collective moment where we get to be together and activate this unified field, we can impact that out breath. We still have the capacity to impact what comes next. So may we join together with the highest vibration in love, in connection, in feeling into that highest reality that we can envision for ourselves and the world, and really breathe into that, sing into that. And I see Diara there just amplifying the prayers. She's such a potent channel and amplifier and such an integral being. Thank you, Diara. And so I would invite us to take a moment and close our eyes and connect in with our own heart space and connect in with the heart of the world. And feeling the excitement of this potentiality that is just about to birth through. This potentiality of heaven on earth, of goodness, of love, of peace, of harmony, of cooperation, of understanding, where love leads, where kindness rules. And I invite us to find that vibration, and we're going to sing a song. And this song is an invocation called "O Great Spirit." And the words are, "O Great Spirit, we give our gratitude and praise." It's said that thank you can be the first prayer, the last prayer, the only prayer. So may we gather together in this moment, giving gratitude for heaven on earth, giving gratitude for all things good, for whatever it is we've been calling in, what we have had glimpses of, holding that vision in the moment and just saying thank you. Thank you for the love in my life. Thank you for the beauty that I'm seeing before me. So activating the power of creation, because that's truly who we are. We're not to be reactors to the situation. We're here to generate and emanate. So I love song as a form of prayer. So in that space of heart connection, we can bring in our voices. We call upon all that is the Great Spirit to pour over the land and the people and transform us and our world. Oh, Great Spirit, we give our gratitude and praise. Oh, Great Spirit, we give our gratitude and praise. We'll call the directions. Spirit of the East, Spirit of the West, Spirit of the North, Spirit of the South, come, 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 come. Spirit of the East, Spirit of the West, Spirit of the North, Spirit of the South, come, 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 oh, Great Spirit, we give our gratitude and praise. Oh, Great Spirit, we give our gratitude and praise. So now repeat after me. Spirit of the earth, Spirit of the water, Spirit of the wind, Spirit of the sun, grandmothers, grandfathers, come, 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 calling the light of creation, singing that. We are, oh, great Spirit. We give all gratitude and praise. We remember who we are. We remember who we are. We remember who we are. We remember. And all together. Oh, great Spirit, we give all gratitude and praise. Ah, 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 And one little blessing for you. May all favor be upon you, now and forever. All that was lost be restored to you. Heaven and earth smile on your children. All goodness be with you, now and forever. All that was lost be restored to you. Heaven and earth smile on your children. All goodness be with you, now and forever. All that was lost be restored to you. Heaven and earth smile on your children. And we can rub our hands together and send blessings to our Mother Earth. Send blessings to her ascension, to the soul of the world, to the collective consciousness, seeing us awaken, remember who we are. So
Everybody-
fun to sing with people in the room.
We have a whole lot of, well, you can't see, but there's about 12 people. Alan Steinfeld has brought in his minions. So let's give a big
God bless you.
appreciation to Rayamano.
Thank you.
What an amazing way to start what's going to be a really, really special evening. And stick around a moment for Rhea, because I have a feeling there's a lot of appreciations. Terry Russo writes, just beautiful, thank you. Eleanor Joy writes, for a variety of reasons, some known and some unknown, my body is releasing lots of tears. Love to all and gratitude for the presence of each and every one of you. What a beautiful beginning to this show.
And Scott, just for a moment, I'd like to come in here, especially when Rhea's here. Bonnie's with us in the audience, and I would like us just to hold just a few seconds of her in our heart, and acknowledging the ascension of beloved Roger. And yes, if that's okay. Well,
Absolutely. In preparation for such a moment, I pulled this picture. And, you know, when I went to Roger's Facebook page, all the photos, every photo he had was he and Bonnie. There were no solo shots. So I think as we're remembering the passage of our beloved Roger, it's appropriate that the picture we're looking at is with his beloved partner, Bonnie. And so let's send maximum grace Roger on his transition now to the next world, and to beloved Bonnie and her precious heart during this tender time. Maximum grace. And I actually see that Bonnie's in the audience with her camera on, so I'm going to put the camera on Bonnie for a minute. And Bonnie, we love you so much. Let's just send maximum grace to your beautiful, precious heart during this tender time. Bonnie and Roger were at all of our Global Peace Tribe retreats. And Bonnie, is there anything you'd like to say? Is there any way we can support you?
I'm so grateful for everyone's love and support. I've already received many texts and phone calls and emails and Facebook messages in support, and all missing Roger, and as am I. It's going to be hard without him, but he's not going to suffer, and I'm grateful that he wasn't suffering. He just slumped over on the couch yesterday morning, and that was it. The rescue team worked on him for 15 minutes and no response. So I cried. I've had good support from my family. They all came in and helped clean and organize and take some of Roger's clutter away, to give me room to breathe. And I'm so grateful for their love and support as well. I just appreciate you honoring him tonight. This family, this tribe has become our home away from home. So it's very appropriate.
Thank you so much, Bonnie. We love you, and we're going to keep you in our prayers. And if there's anything we can do of a practical nature, let us know, all right? Maximum grace for Bonnie and for her beloved Roger. I'm going to go to his picture one more time. And there he is, that beautiful, beautiful man who, the last time I saw Roger was about 2 months ago. Bonnie made a big apple pie for my birthday, which Roger drove out and met me and Kristen Hoffman. So that was the last time we saw Roger. Love you so much, Roger. Love you, Bonnie. Thank you so much. God
Love
bless
you all. Thank you.
Blessings. Maximum grace for Bonnie and Roger. And thank you so much for getting us off to this beautiful start.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Blessings for your whole evening.
Well, Corinne is next, so come on up, Corinne. And Alan, I think you've got somebody.
I have some bunch of people that are beautiful. Do you want me to come up here with you?
Well, why don't we
Do Corinne.
We'll do Corinne, and then you can choose the next few
I'll introduce you.
wonderful people. Hello, Corinne.
Hello there.
You know what? I think I'm going to have to take off the adjust background. We're going to go to non, and that way I can periodically show the audience
Where we are.
where we are exactly. So, welcome. You were on the show just recently.
Yes.
So, what's it like for you? And go ahead and look to the audience, even though I'm, asking questions.
Okay.
But what's your experience at the Expo been?
It's been amazing, and it's a lot of energy today. I mean, it's like I was here last year, but this time it's like even more expanded. And the amount of synchronicities when you just walk through the door are kind of mind-blowing. That's what I have to say.
We just had another group of wonderful people
Yeah.
come in, so it's really quite exciting what's happening
lively.
here. It's pretty
Yeah.
lively. So, what are a lot's happened with Trump announcing supposedly that he's going to unlock the files. What's your take on that? You're tapped in to galactic energies. Have you gotten any new messages or input?
No, not specifically on that, but what's become really clear to me that there's a lot of noise and a lot of commotion going on right now in the collective. And I think it's more important now than ever to really take the time to go inward and focus on that which creates inner peace. More important than ever to like do a meditation practice, even if it's only 3 minutes a day, because we're not just dealing with our own internal noise. It's also the collective noise tends to really seep in because we are all connected to each other. I mean, it's like I've been meditating for decades, for many, many years, and I can really tell the level of internal noise. Sometimes it's mine, and then sometimes it literally comes in from the outside. And I feel like the more we can really focus on what's important right now, which is creating and emanating a sense of peace and compassion towards each other, I think that is really practically like the most important thing we can actually do.
Beautiful. How do you do it? What's your personal practice?
My personal practice is, well, I wake up every morning and I sit next to my bed, and my cats have learned to be very patient now. They know she's meditating. And I meditate for a very minimum 10 minutes. That's on a noisy morning when my mind will not be quiet because I've learned not to fight it. But I usually go about 30 minutes every morning. And I take the time, I listen to my internal world and say, what do I need to do? Do I need to do a breathing meditation and only focus on that inner vibration of peace? Or do I need to go do an inner journey where I'm literally washing away things that no longer serve me and asking and surrendering and saying, okay, greater source, higher power, what is it that I need to know today? So those are my personal practices. I've been doing those for years, and it's like if I don't do it, it's like not taking a shower in the morning at this point. Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm so used to it. It's like when I'm traveling, no matter where I am, it's like it's a non-negotiable. Even if I have to wake up at 4 o'clock instead of 4:30 to catch a flight, I'm going to wake up at 4 to do that.
Last question.
Yes.
What's new for you? Like, what can we share with our audience that you're doing that they can participate in, or the best way to find you?
Okay, I'm actually really excited because I just launched my podcast yesterday called Wild Divine Bliss, and what I'm doing is focusing on spontaneous spiritual awakenings, otherwise known as spontaneous Kundalini awakenings, and looking at it from a scientific and pragmatic perspective. And so I've actually relaunched my website and actually put together this. I've got 3 episodes up right now, and I have so many amazing guests who are going to be on, who are either experts in the field, people who've had these experiences. And the whole point is that I don't want people to feel like there's something wrong with them or not know who to go to when they've had experiences like this, and especially if people are professionals and business people and scientists, because they're the ones who hide, because I was one of those people.
Right.
It's like, I don't want anyone to know, like they're gonna think I'm crazy. And so I'm really excited because now I get to bring not just my story, but more importantly, other people's stories for people to listen to.
Fantastic. So the brand new website, here we are premiering WildDivineBliss.com. Like the best name ever for a website. Now, what's this? Take the assessment. What's that?
It is to see if you've had a spiritual awakening or a spontaneous Kundalini awakening, because they take on different forms. Okay. And sometimes people wonder, like, what is that, and have I had one? And what I find is so fascinating is sometimes people are like, oh, I didn't feel it come from the base of my spine. So even though like I suddenly got thrown into infinity consciousness, it doesn't count. And I really want to help people understand that, sometimes it comes from the heart. I mean, this is actually listed in the Tibetan ancient scriptures as well, and some of the Hindu scriptures. It's just not popularized, which is so interesting. And now we've actually got scientific research on over 900 people worldwide.
Wow.
Yes, and it's academic, peer-reviewed research on people who've had these experiences. So now we can really look at, well, does it have to come from the base of the spine? Can it come from the heart? Does it have to be hard? Does it, what can bring people to these, I call it punching a hole through reality? And how can we actually bring this to a place where people understand their experiences are valid and then lean into them and know they're not crazy?
Beautiful. So one last time,
yes.
You can find, and I encourage everybody to go there to WildDivineBliss.com, take the assessment, and explore her podcasts, which we're really excited about. And we'll keep track of these wonderful podcasts and episodes that you're going to be doing. And thank you so much for being with us.
Well, thank you so much. It's an honor. I appreciate it.
All right, I'm going to have to give direction to our friends that are in the audience. So, Alan, why don't you pick 2 people? You can take over and sit here for a few minutes. And okay. Lisa Gar needs to go.
Hello. I'll put Marla and yes. And Antoinette.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to turn over
Just for
just a few minutes
just a few minutes.
to Alan
And
Steinfeld
then
to
Tony and these guys.
to do a little chat. So go ahead and take my spot, and we'll bring up the next two people.
Okay. Well, instead of being.
Aren't you in the middle?
I'm in the middle. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And be careful for the cord, Antoinette.
All right.
Antoinette, who's an incredible musician and just did a great documentary last year about Africa and the goodwill that's happening across Africa. You and your husband, who are incredible singers. And Marla Lombard, who is one of my favorite psychic mediums. She tunes into the other side. So what do these two people have in common? The world. The world is going to be saved by beautiful women like this who are giving peace and love and really another level of consciousness. Move into this a little bit. To the planet. So we'll start with you, Antoinette. Tell us your latest work that's happening in the world.
All right, so this is our first time actually presenting at the Conscious Life.
Oh, good.
This is my 4th year here. But what's been very amazing is that I've been able to, so hello to Patrick, who's in Uganda, is probably like at the crack of dawn right now, who's tuning in. But our other part of our projects, remember the kids from the refugees from the Congo and from Sudan and from Mali and Rwanda, different places in Uganda. So we've been presenting our artwork here at the Expo. And everybody, the Divine Feminine has been like, oh, there we go.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
There we go. The Divine Feminine is such a big, important aspect, and everybody kind of realizes and understands that. So the kids have created these art pieces. And the reason why I chose them was because they actually have a lot to say about the Divine Feminine. So I was like, let us go ahead and make these kids famous, show their work to the world, and let people know about like the amazing work that these kids are actually doing, because literally, I mean, the quality of these paintings, they are the hit of this expo. Who's seen the paintings? Y'all seen these paintings?
They're amazing.
It's like we have them up on the stage, we have them over at our booth. The people are so attracted, you know, by the color, by the frequency, by the vibes, by everything that's happening. So that's what's making the booth like popping out.
Well, looking at them now, they are really amazing. So how do people buy prints of this or find them?
So this is what we're doing. This is our first time coming to the expo, and these paintings actually didn't make it here. That's why I have them on here. They ended up in China.
So
I know. So they.
how do they order them?
So what they're going to do is, you know, we're working on our website, Ubuntu International, but right now on Stand Up for Justice, we're also creating a Mother Spirit project. So we're going to have a Mother Spirit project.us and .com, but basically our podcast, our Zoom sessions, everything that we're talking about the Divine Mother. So we're actually doing this on Saturdays now. This is a new thing. So you guys are free to welcome to join us on our podcast. It's an interactive discussion. We'll also be sharing knowledge of the Urantia book regarding the divine, local, universe, Mother Spirit. We have our Africans who are also joining us at Clubhouse at the same time. Have you ever done that before, Scott? Where you have Clubhouse running at the same time as Zoom?
Yes.
Because less data, and there's a lot of people on Clubhouse. You know, I used to live on there during
I
COVID
used to,
days, right?
yes,
So anyway, it's kind of making a comeback. So you can Clubhouse and Zoom at the same time. So Ubuntu.us is where we have our documentary. It's also, we're setting up another site. So there's been so much going on. The Ubuntu International, once we get that page up and the Mother Spirit page up, I will let everybody in the Global Peace Tribe know, because I have my friend Nikisha who's over there holding the camera. She made some amazing oils, which I have to give you, Scott. Divine Mother oil, we have a Rose of the Mother, we have an energizing oil, and then we have a grounding oil. And then we're also signing people up to come to the land, Edentia, to do a groundbreaking, you know, so they can do a Mother Spirit hike with us. They've already started to work on the roads for the access, you know, to get onto this land. And because of all this rain that's happened last week, there's a river. It's like a huge stream that's just flowing down the water.
That's fantastic. You stick around a little bit. I just want to ask Marla, who's one of the best psychic mediums around, who's been at this expo, what do you make of the community, of the information, of the level of consciousness that we have at this Conscious Life Expo in LA? Because you're a reader of consciousness.
I love it. No, this is my 3rd year, and I've never seen such a variety of people, and there's consciousness booming everywhere. I think the level, Ellen, is very high, and I'm enjoying it immensely.
So-
I feel a lot of heart consciousness here.
Do you have anything to say when you tune into Africa and the projects that Antoinette's doing?
Yeah, we need you.
We need you. We need you. I see somebody was asking the question about what is Clubhouse.
Oh,
So
tell them.
Clubhouse is it was like an app on the phone. It's just audio only. And then what it does is like you can have like 5 people in a room, 2 people in a room, 1,000 people in a room, 500 people in
Right.
a room, and it's kind of like how we're doing here, where this is the stage, and so the people who are on the stage can talk, and everybody else who's in the audience, they can't talk, but if they raise their hand, they bring them up on the stage, and you can go on and chat for hours. They talk about everything: politics, religion, spirituality. I mean, you name it. There's people who want to talk about it.
Well, there's people who want to talk about everything here, and the Conscious Life is an amazing forum. If you're here in the Los Angeles area, come. There's another 2 days, Sunday and Monday, special workshops with fantastic people like Robert Edward Grant, Diane Hennessy, who discovered that these autistic kids were telepathic. She made that discovery 30 years ago, and now it's just becoming popular. Marla, are you going to be doing readings at all? No. Here?
No.
She's not going to do readings, but she can do good readings if you
Thank
want to
you.
tune in. Do you have anything?
And don't forget the energy work that you and I did together.
Yeah, she's talking about my chakras.
Nice. And she's right. It is a conscious expo. I mean, like I said, this is our first time actually having a booth.
Yeah.
But the amount of truth seekers that came to get a Urantia book was like astounding. I was like, I couldn't even believe it. Like, people are really, really seeking truth. People are seeking higher knowledge. People are seeking spirituality. People are just seeking connection.
Right.
You know.
Speaking of which, I am speaking on Sunday with JJ and Desiree Hurtak
Ooh,
on
yes.
remote viewing and higher consciousness. And you know, Scott, there's been some UFO news lately. Have you heard?
What have I heard?
Have you heard?
Have
you heard?
What's the most, what would you say? So of course,
Okay.
come on in.
Here, come on in.
Of course, the big news
Yes.
is that Trump. Well, let's go back a few days.
Yeah.
Obama was asked on a podcast if aliens are real,
Right.
and Obama very kind of said, "Oh yeah, they're real. I haven't seen one, but they're real," and that's about it. Then 2 days later, Fox News asked Trump about Obama's comment, and Trump said, "Well, he broke classified information, so maybe I better save him by declassifying the files."
You know, that is not.
But that's what he said.
I know he
It's
said
a
that,
news
but
story.
I think it was time for it to come out. There's enough people, even Republican and Democrats, at both sides of the aisles, wanting this truth, and I think it's sort of a way of covering up other stuff that may be also in the
You
news.
think?
Yeah, I do.
You think?
I do.
You know, I want to give you credit. Steve Bassett, you brought Steve Bassett
I
on the
did.
show, maybe in September it was.
Yeah.
And Steve said that. He said, as the Epstein files get hotter and hotter, then they're going to have to, because it's the only story that could trump the Epstein files.
That's right. And he said that exactly 6 months ago on the show we did,
That's right.
August 19th.
Yeah.
And now, but whatever it is, we're in a new time, in a new period, and things are happening. Magic is happening. Your work, Scott.
work.
I don't know how he does it 3 times a week for 5 years, you know.
6.
6 times. 6 years. Anyway, there's magic in the air. Come to the Conscious Life at the LAX Hilton. If you want to experience magic, come to some amazing lectures and be part of this community that is changing the world through conscious awakening. So
And Alan, the #1 UFI guy, you know, our Urantians are actually looking forward, because I believe they're going to be interviewing you.
they are? Okay.
Yes.
I'm
I
available. Let
think
them-
Dedrick and
I want to bring our
yeah.
next people up.
Okay.
because we got such
I know.
a large number of
Tony
people.
Ghazi is an incredible
Love you
speaker.
guys.
And,
And Lisa
thank you.
Garr.
Lisa Garr. And Lisa Garr, who's another.
Actually, Anthony Class.
And Anthony.
Okay, so let me talk to Lisa first, and then we'll bring the two of you up. Hi, Lisa. It's been a while. I'm doing the thing.
The real thing.
Been doing the thing for 6 years now.
I know. I'm so impressed.
So this is Lisa Gar. She's been on the show, but not for a while. And she has been doing what I do for a very long time. 25 years. You really broke the ground. You were it. You were Joe Rogan before Joe Rogan.
Because I have a legacy now, and I'm
Yeah.
like, how did that happen? Yes, 25 years ago, I was talking about angels and anything that had to do with consciousness, and that was when the Wayne Dyers and Joe Dispenza and Greg Braden and all these guys would spend hours with me. I had a 2-hour show in the middle of the day in Los Angeles.
Amazing. And
Yeah.
it really was the groundbreaking show, which is really incredible. So, I got to ask you, because you are someone who's been in this world for such a long time. Obviously, there's been a lot around Deepak. And,
Yes.
there's kind of a, hey, how come the spiritual community is not speaking
Saying
out?
something. Mm-hmm.
And I have posted on Facebook, I got a couple hundred comments and, just bringing up the conversation. And we're both respected elders now.
Yeah.
And you're very
When did
much.
that happen? I
I
don't
know.
even know. But it's all right.
As a respected elder, of
Yeah.
course you know Deepak.
Yes, I've interviewed him several times.
Yeah, what are your
Yes.
thoughts? And go ahead and tell the audience.
So, I mean, my personal opinion is always listen to your own truth. You know the experience. Nobody is above their own consciousness. And if you have a truth factor with yourself, and if you have a real reason to believe this person doesn't feel like they're treating me respectfully or anything like that, always listen to your own truth. I think in a sense of Deepak, maybe he went outside of his realm where he thought that he was above certain circumstances. I read the Scott Mills article, and I read some of the posts there, the emails, and it was incredibly disturbing. The entire thing is incredibly disturbing. I feel this is a time that we need to be so attentive to people talking about abusive behavior towards children. It is absolutely unacceptable. Children, women, men, none of it, absolutely none of it is acceptable. And this is a perfect example. Nobody's above the law, so to speak. Nobody's above their own consciousness. And I encourage you to listen with your own truth to people that are spiritual leaders. Do that. Read about it. You have access to social media. You have access to people telling the truth. The beautiful thing about what social media can do, and I have a 20-year-old, so I know that generation of the 20-somethings are just the authentic police. Mm-hmm. They can smell inauthenticity a mile away, and they will say, nope, that isn't authentic. Yep, this one is. And we need to start doing that more and more to find out, what do we feel is authentic? What is not? Look around and go into your own expression about it. So I think it's a great catalyst. Every pain point is a portal for us to understand what's the next level. The next level is to look out for your brothers and sisters, to look out for your friends, to look out for children, animals, anyone that is in that. We're in a whole beautiful time where if you see something, say something. If you hear something, say something. If you feel something, say something. Protect people around you.
I didn't tell Lisa I was going to ask her about this, but wasn't that just perfectly stated? Perfectly stated.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a thing. I don't think anyone should ever be able to abuse their level of spirituality. I mean, coming here, your heart chakra just gets blown open, right? Yeah. Blown open. And people have the most beautiful intentions. And you can feel that in them when they say to you, thank you for 20-something years of a legacy. And I feel that that somehow their life changed as a result of something they heard on your show or on my show or any one of these podcasts out there. People can really, truly feel that authenticity. But you can also feel the opposite. You can feel when it's disingenuous. You can feel when there's something off. You can feel it.
Yeah.
So just encourage you to do that.
Absolutely. So the age of gurus is long, long over, definitely. And
Yay,
it's just that part
by
of us
the way.
that wants
Yay,
to put someone,
right?
yeah.
Nobody should have seniority over you. You should have your own level of seniority. And please, I mean, that's how cults begin. That's how people give up their seniority to the man or the woman or the thing or the organization. You've got to be able to, your intuition is always going to be right. It's always going to tell you, it's going to punch you in the gut and say, hey, I'm trying to get your attention. And so we really just need to be in that practice of listening to the intuition and not spiritually bypassing it. Yes.
I'm seeing a lot of comments in the chat box. Dr. Laura writes, yes, that is correct. If you see something, hear something, feel something, then say something.
Yes, it is your responsibility, and it is mine as well. So, thank you so much. I know some friends here from Year of Miracles, and wow, abundance. Yeah, it's just always listen to your own truth. That's what I usually. Oh my gosh, I used to listen to me on Google Hangout back in the day.
All these people who are
yeah.
all these people who are fans of yours from before.
You know what's interesting? I have this beautiful perspective of seeing for 20 plus years of people listening to consciousness even before then, but really listening to all of these great things from people like, I mean, I do love Dr. Joe and all the, even Jack Canfield and all the people that came out with all this great groundbreaking information 20 something years ago. Now their information is being taught. And they have certified trainers, they have certified coaches, they've certified, and so that's the goal, is what you and I do, my friend, is empower light workers. If it's one person at a time, to allow their light to shine brighter so that they can help the next person and the next person and the next person. So everybody get a podcast, everybody get your word out there. Please be the light bearer that you are, because you are absolutely needed more than ever right now. That is why you're here. It is like a family.
Beautiful. It's so much fun having an audience.
I know.
Now we're gonna bring
audiences.
Tangela and some soul searchers up in a moment. But before we do that, Lisa, I was producing NBC's The Other Side back in 1994.
Wow.
Then Strange Universe, Paranormal Borderline. You were interviewing all the UFO experts back then.
Yes.
And it's finally happening.
Yes.
I mean, back then we were all, when's it going to be disclosure? When is this going to be? And this, Spielberg making a movie that's coming out called Day of Disclosure.
Yes.
What are your thoughts about all
think
that?
about E.T. and everything back in the day. I feel that just like we have people walking around us all the time, I feel that we have alien energy walking around us all the time. That you can sense that, you can feel that. I've met personally a few shapeshifters. It was the wildest thing when I saw it first. It completely blew my mind. And then I realized it's all consciousness. Everything is consciousness. And if you can connect into that and realize this person might have alien energy, they're walking among us. This person might have a shapeshifter experience. They're walking among us. Be open. Just be open.
Yeah. One of the things I heard yesterday I really liked is we are now understanding that obviously the universe is so large, it's so multidimensional, but whatever frequency we vibrate at, we can connect with the beings at that frequency no matter what planet, what dimension, what realm. So as we collectively raise our frequency, we can have more and more of these amazing experiences.
Yes, be open to it. Cautiously be open to it, because if you just shut your mind off to something and it could actually give you such a beautiful blessing in that moment, have that experience. Be a part of that experience. I've met some of the most incredibly brilliant people who are not from this world, but they're bringing gifts to this world. So very, very creative people as well. So just be open.
Lisa,
I get to interview them all the time.
How do we find you? What's
Let's see, I'm hosting Coast to Coast on March 7th on Saturday night, so please join me live on the air. Coast to Coast AM.com, or my website is The Aware Show.
The Aware Show.
TheAwareShow.com.
The Aware Show.
TheAwareShow.com and /podcast, and you can listen to some of my favorite podcasts and all of my, every Tuesday I release a new show, and every Thursday I release a best of. So it's amazing how the information is still so relevant.
How many have you done now?
5,500?
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Almost.
So
almost
there it is,
closer
the
to
Aware
6,000.
Show, which is amazing.
Yeah,
Definitely,
there's
if
the
you haven't checked it
podcast.
out before, check it out. And then if you click on podcast, that can take you to
The podcast?
The podcast,
And
right.
Gaia takes you to my Gaia show, Coast to Coast takes you to Coast to Coast. It's all the same energy.
Amazing.
Wonderful to see you all.
Lisa, thank
you
you
are
so
doing
much.
amazing work. Oh my God, you are doing it. Do it.
So
All
you,
right.
you,
Thank
you are you're my mentor.
I blazed a trail.
You blazed the
You
trail.
get to jump on it. All of you all do.
All right. Well, look at who we got. I mean, look at all this wonderful audience that we have. A live audience. Crystal and Shine have been taking good care of Jasmine Bear. So, and Shelley Reef is here, and Victoria, oh my God, and Tara. So I think Tony's been waiting for a while.
Yeah, Tony.
So Tony, come on up.
And Anthony.
And Anthony. Huh?
No.
No, she's okay. No. Hey. Good. Have a seat.
Where should I sit, here or
Yep,
there?
yep, yeah. Come sit here. So, and here we go. Now we remember Tony, and Tony, of course, channels the kind of praying mantis beings.
Yes.
And Tony actually wrote me recently about his friend Robert. This guy here, Anthony.
Tony.
Robert in another life.
Yeah.
No, Anthony.
Right.
Anthony. So let's start with you, and then I'll have you introduce Anthony. Talk
Okay.
a little bit about him.
Okay.
So,
No pressure.
channeling the praying mantis beings. Now, who are these beings? Go ahead and tell the audience.
Yeah, so I channel the praying mantis beings, and the irony of it is I've been afraid of insects all of my life till I was 41 years old. So I'm 45 now. When I actually awakened to it, it was during a past life regression where they came through, and it was so clear and visceral that I literally ran out of it, out of the session, professing to the world, like to the world, that I speak to praying mantis beings. So I'm a realtor and I still sell real estate, and even within my real estate business, I tell everyone that I talk to aliens. You should see the back of my card, professing. I've never had a realtor thing on my car, but this thing was so visceral I could not escape that version of me. So it's that real, and I'm not ashamed or shy or anything.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I mean, that fits in with what Lisa was just saying, right?
Yeah.
About, speak your truth.
Totally. So,
Your fan club.
Tangela is who you first introduced Tony.
she did.
Come on.
Thank you.
Come on. Oh, yeah, God. We're going to bring Tangela up.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. We love seeing our beautiful global Peace Tribe community with our amazing praying mantis channel
Thank
here.
you.
What wisdom are you going to be bringing through for us tonight?
Oh my God. I mean, they're all about unconditional love. And as I say it, I know in our minds, we comprehend unconditional love from a limited way. Unconditional love, through their teachings, begins with self. Up to that point, we are living a fantasy idea of what it is, a conceptual idea. So how do you go from the concept, from the logic, into the heart? That truly requires you to step into the unknown, because the heart is illogical, the heart is infinite. The heart has no bounds. But the mind always needs to know, before I make this step, I want to know where I'm heading.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's limitation. So how do you kind of bridge that? So I do a lot of work. The praying mantis beings are amazing surgeons, they have energy. And I say surgeons because there's precision in words, in the way, if you ask a question, they'll dissect the way you ask the question to let you realize what you just asked. Wow. Without even answering the question, all of a sudden I don't need to answer that question. Or, it's just you realize what you just asked. They're amazing beings. They're not physical. They are energy beings. They're just consciousness. That's the best way.
Do we know where they're from? Is it just another dimension
They
as
don't.
opposed to a planet?
They don't see who they are, the way in which. And look, I'm gonna mention this to the audience, and we comprehend the world and the idea of the infinite through our limited way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everything is a step to understand the more, right? So even the idea of dimensions through their eyes is not experienced the way that we see it. But yet we pose a question from our limitation to understand the unlimitedness, and it stops us at times to comprehending what it is. They're just energy consciousness that resides everywhere in everything. aware of themselves. And I withheld a lot of information like for a year because I didn't like think humanity will understand or like be ready, because I was like I knew what I was feeling, but I didn't feel comfortable really sharing because people would think you're freaking crazy. But then I had to step back, and like they said, your job is just to only to relay the message. Like your job is not to convince anyone of anything. So I had to surrender into that. You know, a lot of self-work also is key to work on yourself, because we're the conduits, we're the portals of all consciousness. Everything is happening inside out, not outside in.
What would you share with our audience that are some of the most important messages that have come through you?
So I teach a channeling class, and we don't teach you how to channel. We help you remember that you've always been a channel. And their message is over and over and over again: don't come back to me for knowledge. You have the knowledge within you. You have the keys to all the kingdoms of all the heavens. The wisdom is within you. I want to try to be politically correct, but I won't, because I'm very provocative in the way that I look, in the way that I speak. So there we go. If you hear anybody really make you feel that you need them for information, you're feeling disempowered. That's a key.
Good.
Yes, it's important to go and like listen to people and expand your perspectives, but come back to within and believe your antennas, because all of us are antennas of consciousness of the divine, and no one else has more knowledge than you. We all have the same knowledge. We're just learning to access it like within us. No one is higher and lower. Their message is all about equality of all and the value of everything that we go through. So even the things we don't prefer is the same value as the things that we think is the most ascended thing. They're absolutely one of the most neutral beings, unconditionally loving beings. Unbelievable. Just thank you.
Well, thank you.
I can go on and on, but I'm respecting the time.
And I'm going to have you introduce your friend in a moment, and then have you chat a little bit.
Yes.
And then, Omashar, I think after these two guys, we'll have you do a song if you'd like. And then we've got Shelley Reef and Victoria and Joan of Angels and all sorts of other people waiting. So it's going to be a very, very special night continuing. But go ahead and introduce your friend.
I would love to introduce Anthony Kalask, a dear, dear friend that I met last year here, synchronistically, on the bus from the airport to
there we go. Okay,
yeah,
so
on the bus to the, or like the shuttle from the airport, like to here. We didn't know each other, but we began speaking. I fell in love with him. I recognized like his energy, and the fact that he channels draconians, alpha draconians, like reptilians, is amazing, because there's so much misinformation and fear, and I've channeled like draconians and I felt the love. So it's just, but his perspective is quite unique to him, to his facet. So I'm very proud to introduce my dear friend who will speak.
I appreciate that. What a great introduction.
Yeah. And I didn't get
even
paid
get
to
a
say
better one.
And the praying mantises are not afraid that the reptiles are going to eat them.
Absolutely not. Okay. You see, this is like the other fallacy, like quickly. We oftentimes impose our limitations of thinking how we deal with each other to other conscious beings. Listen, they're more conscious than we are. They don't even think remotely the way that we do, but yet we are convinced a reptilian will eat a mantis or vice versa or whatever other being. So anyhow.
Many of these beings don't even eat each other because they've left their digestive tract back in fourth or fifth density. Yeah. So now, as ancient reptilians would say, we've left that in high fourth density states. We don't eat, we meditate. Yeah. But a lot of the misinformation within the Earth's collective or in the spiritual industry, exopolitics, or any form of channeling industry, it's always there to misrepresent one species and promote another species. So this is the part that's wrong. And we shouldn't be the one judging other species, how they look, whether they have tails or teeth or not, if we don't want to be judged, right? So we always promote don't judge, accept, and love, and remove that level of resistance, those levels of sort of traumas that we have, and say, well, I'm hurt, so now I'm going to hurt you with my words to make myself feel better. Well, I disagree with that. One of the things reptilians certainly stand for, and there's a lot of different species, like 26% or so of the entirety of Pleiades is reptilian in nature, 11% is insectoid. And people say Pleiadian, it's a blonde, beautiful blue eyes. No, there's 2.5 million races there. So,
2.5 million races in the Pleiades.
Correct. Yeah. So Pleiades itself is a large parking lot. It's a large system. Right. We know it as 7 sisters, regions from Taygeta to Atlas, the Alcyon, and everything else in between. But every star has planets, and then those planets have little mini planets. And a lot of the races live on ships. Not every one of them has a planet. So, as a genetically connected human to a reptilian race named Theta Tauri, who come from the Taurus constellation, I started to channel them. I started to interact with them, and these weren't just some silly dream states. And one of the first things they taught me, they said, humans use the word honor on Earth just as a word, because it comes out of your dictionaries. You need that word to make yourselves feel better. So we're going to teach you what honor is from as far as galactic's perspective is. So this is how I started to channel the race of Theta Tauri. Then eventually, ultimately, a race of ancient reptilians have approached. Those are the reptilian groups that have came to this universe first. So they're very, very old, extremely old, and they are the Kalask race from the Thuban star system within the Draco constellation, and Thuban is a binary star. So within those two locations, you have approximately 1,200 planets, and they occupy it all. And that's just one location within the Draco system. There's Rastaban, there's Edashich, there's Eldin, so all these star locations. And we have a lot to learn from them, and this is why I'm in the industry, honestly, as a proud human, to help other human beings, not necessarily, as you say, unconditional love. It's so important, and heart is the center point of all humans. And I love my parents, I love nature, dogs, pets, yes, but I think what humans today need is empowerment. We live in an extremely difficult world of corruption, world of ugliness and judgment and racism and wars and genocides and sexual assaults. Well, why not empower human beings with some strong advice? That can make you stronger. That can enable the actual keys locked within all human beings, going back to the Anunnaki days. So there's a lot of adults that are walking around as children, as you know, because a lot of the adults are wounded these days. Reptilians teach empowerment, truly. And I know there's a lot of negative talk, but a lot of the shape-shifting beings in the astral state, particularly fourth density state, are just non-reptilian groups they're just humanoid groups, but they pretend to be a reptilian to scare you, and they feed off of your energy.
Anthony, obviously you're extremely knowledgeable. Is that knowledge coming from your channeling, or is it you were studying it and then the channeling? What's your
To be honest with you, I'll be very transparent with you and
the
the audience, and as I am always in all my statements, the first time I interacted with the reptilian, he walked in right through the wall. Wow. It's that plain and simple. It was a physical encounter. And then that continued. So the more times that we would channel, the more times we would interact. Obviously, the memories of the channeling will always stay within you, and you're able to benefit from that information. We call that maybe expansion, but I interact with them in more of a physical state. And what this means is they've created a physical avatar of myself in a fourth density state. So your fourth density covers your...
Slow down.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No,
so within
slow down with that. It's really fascinating. So they've created.
So what they've done was the race I connect to, the ancient reptilians, are from the Draco constellation. They're a very, very powerful race of Kalask, and they were present on Earth to confront the Anunnaki beings at the time,
right?
To tell them, do not abuse humans, do not sexually abuse the women, and no more genetic cloning. And then they told these guys to pretty much beat it. But one of the things they've given us a reptilian brain and the spinal fluid. And then they seeded certain animals, second density animals, such as alligators and crocodiles. So as they evolved, they helped other planets and other smaller colony planets, as they call us, present system planets, evolve. But they said, listen, we're at 6.99 density, which means 6.99 density is the highest physical state any physical being can be. Whether they're humanoid, whether they're insectoid, you're at 6.9. The moment you hit that 7, you're no longer physical. So they said, in order for us to work with a human, we need to meet you in the middle. So either you come to the fourth density, or we'll create an avatar. So what this means is the avatar creation is, if like I'm 230 pounds. They created an avatar at 210 pounds. So it doesn't have urine, it doesn't have stool, it doesn't have any of that stuff. So I'm able to take my consciousness in my bed at my home here within this reality, and project it into the avatar of Anthony. And this is how I'm able to interact with them. This means we touch, we feel, I can smell them, they can smell me.
Wow.
Right. So this is where I get the information
He's
from.
special.
Yeah.
So it's a little different type of, I would say, spending time in co-creation.
Wow. Well, I would love to have, actually, where are you located?
West Palm Beach, Florida.
Wow, okay. Well, I would like to definitely have you, we got to do a whole hour with you.
We can, absolutely.
Definitely.
Certainly.
I'm going to give you my phone. I'm going to ask you to give me your contact information.
This is real time. It's like...
This is really happening right now. Oh, good. Well, there's a card. Okay, that helps. But I'm going to do this too. And
But in conclusion, I just want to
Yeah.
say I do agree with my friend Tony, and we're such great friends and colleagues. And the physical beings he channels, I love because there's not a lot of people that channel physical extraterrestrials. A lot of them will channel non-physical, so they'll connect to a collective of light beings from Arcturus, which is a star, or Pleiades, which is like a large system, or somewhere within the Andromeda. But very often, very often, humans that really need help want to talk to an actual physical being for wisdom, for understandings, for teaching, how to remove cancer or tumors or anything else, how to open up your psychic network, how to clear the chakras or remove traumas. And that's why I love working with them, and I appreciate you having such an open mind to understand reptilian consciousness that's so powerful for us humans to empower us, truly.
Yes,
once you strip away the fear.
Totally.
Anthony, please give me your contact
Absolutely.
information. I'm going to cut to Omashar for a song, and then we're going to bring up Victoria and Shelley Reef. And after that, I see Barbara and Joan of Angels and Tangela, and Shine and Crystal. So we've got a lot coming up. But for right now, I'm going to go to Omashar for our mid-show song.
Yes, indeed. Well, hey. What an amazing show so far. I'm enthralled. Whether I play or not, I don't care. I just love every guest we had so far. And here we are. And as we all know, I am you. Come from different skies. What is true is a love that shines right through your eyes. Yes, we are here and now, and it's time to leave the past behind. So take me by the let us walk across this sacred land. I am you, though we seem to come from different skies. What is true is the love that shines right through your eyes. I'll sail away with you across the universe. We'll fly on eagle's wings, and you know we'll cry with gratitude. Remember, you're always divinely connected. Our spirits, our bodies are being resurrected. The love in your hearts will lift you up, and I'll come along and fill your cup. I am you, though we seem to come from different skies. What is true is love that shines right through your eyes. 1,000 sunny days describes the joy I feel. I'd walk 1,000,000 miles, 'cause you know we'll see
the truth revealed. Remember, you're always divinely connected. Our spirits, our bodies are being resurrected. The love in your hearts will lift you up, and I'll come along and fill your cup. I am you. Though we seem to come from different skies, and what is true is the love that shines right through your eyes. Here we go.
Scott. Where have you gone?
Muted.
We have to unmute, don't we?
Wonderful. Oh,
You do. It's all right. We can feel you. It's very interesting, Tangina. Hey, beautiful ones. That came on just as you came on, because I had a different song for this moment, and this is my Tangina song. It really is.
I love that song. So one of my favorites. Oh, Mashar. So
Thank you. Love you. See you.
Oh, thank you so much. I feel like I am in the midst of, I'm between the Soul Search Brain Trust, right? Like the two geniuses that make Soul Search happen. And in between it, it feels really good. I'm kind of digging it.
I love this in-person stuff. I know. It's fun.
I know. I mean, we aren't all this big. That's right. We really are larger. Yeah. So now next week, a week from tonight, actually, is going to be our next Soul Search show.
Yes.
But for anybody, all the people watching, and hello, all those watching on Facebook, YouTube, thank you to the Sign Network for getting out to 150 or so of you. For anybody who doesn't know about Soul Search, what's the latest? Tell us a little bit about what's happening.
So we are having an amazing time here at Conscious Life Expo. If you guys are in the LA area, come visit us. We're in the International Ballroom. We have just been meeting the most incredible healers, teachers, guides all weekend. We have so many new shows coming out, and we're going to be together at our expo next weekend in Redwood City. So for all of you Bay Area folks, come on down, come join us. We're going to be at the Soul Search Enlightenment Expo, Redwood City at the Grand Bay Hotel. Scott is going to be doing an amazing presentation Sunday as part of Sacred Sunday show. I'll also be giving a talk, and we have amazing speakers, and we'll be broadcasting The Awakening World live Saturday night from the Grand Bay Hotel. So all of you guys who couldn't make it to LA, come down to Redwood City. It's going to be an opportunity. As always, we have the most incredible healers, teachers, guides, all going to be there, and amazing talks and workshops all weekend long. So we love it when our Global Peace Tribe family comes and sees us in person. We're going to be having Niyat Win, Moon. She's here with us here tonight. Moon is going to be doing her amazing instantaneous pain relief. Anastara, Chris Valentine and Christian, Dennis Shimosaka, John Gray, of course, we all love him, and Yuri Lee, so many. And Scott is going to be giving a talk on relationship mastery at 12 noon on Sunday. I'll be giving a talk about You Are the Now Earth Leader, 4 p.m. on Sunday, and so many more. So you guys come on down, tune in, and of course, if you can't come join us live, you can always tune in on Soul Search TV. And so we're excited for everything happening here at Conscious Life Expo. We've got so much of our Soul Search family here, like Victoria Shaw, Moon, Joan of Angels. Of course, Deborah's here too.
Deborah Juicy's in the
Juicy's
house.
in the house.
Woo! Looking gorgeous.
Yes.
Well, while Victoria's right here, because Victoria is one of my favorite soul searchers.
Yes.
I adore her. So, what's the latest for you, Victoria?
I don't know. Do you know you were just on my podcast again?
Oh, really? You played it?
Can I share that?
Yes, please do.
Because we did a live show with Soul Search.
Right.
What was it, last summer?
Yes.
And you came on for a beautiful reading, and it just came back. We repurposed it for the podcast. So I was thinking you were on my show in 2024 for Valentine's Day, talking about your love coaching.
Right.
One of my favorite episodes that I've ever recorded, for real. Because he's so, I mean, if people just know you from here, they also have to just know how magical you are with your work and what you bring to the world.
Thank you.
And then you came back again. We had you again just by coincidence again on Valentine's Day.
No such thing.
No coincidences.
Yeah, that's true. That's
no
true.
coincidences.
So,
And so Victoria's been amazing here at Conscious Life Expo. People have been, for those of you guys who have not checked out Victoria Shaw's shows on Soul Search TV, she now has 3 shows.
All right, so let's go. So if you go to soulsearch.io, and you can either go to soulsearch.tv, but since I've got this up, we're going to click here that takes us to Soul Search TV.
Yeah, and then you can go in to watch shows on demand.
Okay. And is that where we find her?
Yes. We can go down and we will see. You can browse and check out her.
It's still loading.
There
we go.
So,
Okay. So look at all these shows you've got.
There's so many shows. So if you go down, there's season 2 of Living Alignment with Dr. Victoria Shaw. I think it's still
loading. Yeah. It's my TV is getting loaded.
It's okay. It's okay. So while it's loading. So for those of you, we've shown the trailer. We had Dr. Victoria Shaw's season 1, Living in Alignment, that went deep into her work. Then we had the live reading show where Scott was a guest, and you got to see Victoria live in action doing live readings, and people were calling in, zooming in from all over. And then now we just have season 2, which follows her beautiful retreat. Tell us about the show.
We had 10 women come to a retreat, a transformational retreat.
At her beautiful retreat
at
center.
my property, retreat property in Escondido, and we followed each of them through their experience, and it was really powerful. And it's amazing too, because the 2 episodes were only filmed about 6 weeks apart. And a few of the people came back. So we had one person wrote a book in between season 1 and season 2. She was so inspired. I know, Lori. So check out Lori's. She is a money coach, and so she's writing books about how to help people be at peace with their financial life. And she's amazing. And she came back for season 2. She got the word guides. Everyone picked a word, and her word was guides. And she was so excited. She's like, I have guides. I didn't even know there were guides before season 1, and now I have them, and I'm talking to them and connecting with them.
That is cool.
And she's written 2 more books since
the retreat
in the last year, since the retreat. So it's amazing to see the work that happens in these situations, but also to follow other people, because we learn so much from other people's
We're all
stories.
learning together.
Yeah.
And the more that we share our experiences, the more everybody else, it's free for, it's amazing watching the awakening.
Yeah,
it is. What I love most about this season 2, is, we all talk about and we experience shifting state. How we truly can only manifest when our actual state shifts. We can visualize all we want, but what we get to see in season 2 is we get to see the visual representation of what that looks like in their body. They don't look like the same person from the beginning to the end.
True.
And you can visually see that, and they're feeling it, and it gives us permission to know that's possible for ourselves. And so I so celebrate you and appreciate you for that. And I just can't wait for season 3. Hint, hint.
All right. We'll try. It's amazing too. I want to do some follow-ups too, because
that's so important.
Lori's story. We talked about Abby, who was the first episode. She has been on fire. Her Facebook group grew from 50,000 people to over 140,000 people. She put on this huge
Wellness conference. Retreat
wellness conference,
Wow.
which I got to speak at, which was in San Diego, which was really fun because I was like, see what retreats can do. This is evidence of it. So, and just everyone's just had these.
It was
Congratulations,
such powerful,
Victoria.
beautiful work.
And I will be in San Diego Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, yeah?
Tuesday night, I'm having a little dinner party, so come plan Tuesday night if you're available. I'll
For
give you
sure.
details.
I don't know, but I am now. I would love that.
And I just want to commend Victoria on your work and just how much you're sharing your gifts with the world and the shows, because I have so many people, some people and so many newbies coming to Soul Search, and they often ask us, what is a retreat like? What is a retreat experience? Why should I go on a retreat? And I can always refer to your show and say, check out Victoria Shaw's show, because you are going to be able to walk through these transformations with these women and see what a powerful experience these retreats can be for you. And you're so generous, and all of your your retreatants so generous in sharing their personal experiences so beautifully. It's
Can I
amazing.
share one more thing?
One more thing, and then we've got so many people.
So
waiting.
very fast. If you want to experience a retreat, we have 2 spots left. The end of March, look up Cactus Blossom Retreat, and it's awakening your intuition. So it's a deep dive and really strengthening that intuitive connection. We have 1 room in a double bed left, and probably a couple of bunk beds.
And where do people find that? Can
Either
they find it on your website?
VictoriaShawIntuitive.com, yes, or CactusBlossomRetreat.com.
Okay, I'm pretty sure
I should
you're
probably
gonna-
put that on social.
You'll come right up.
Shouldn't I? We're almost sold out, but we have a couple more spots.
There it is. Yeah, I knew that you'd come right up. So
Yeah, and it should be right there at the top.
okay, let me just take people. I gotta share screen first. There we go.
Okay.
So if you go to VictoriaShawIntuitive.com,
Book now.
learn all about your spiritual superpower. Take the quiz. Just want to make sure everybody takes the quiz because we want to know our spiritual superpowers. And then if you go to
Book now. Top.
The yellow.
Book now, there you go. That's the 1 room left.
1 bed in a double room left and a couple of bunk beds.
All right, there you go. I would love to bring Deborah Giusti up because I know
Yes,
that
of
she
course.
only has a couple minutes. And then we're going to talk to Shelley, and then why don't you bring Moon and Joan up after that?
Perfect,
Okay?
perfect. So let's
Barbara,
do it.
thank you. so much.
Oh, this is so fun.
All right. Victoria, Tuesday night.
1,000% I'll text
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Are we having fun yet? Yeah. Well, here she is. It all started in the beginning. There was Deborah Giusti, and it was good. Hi, Deborah.
And I called on Scott, and he said, yeah.
And here we are 6 years later.
I know.
It's amazing. And this is the first time actually I've touched you physically since your mom passed away.
Yeah, I buried her yesterday.
Oh, go ahead and tell the audience a little bit.
She was 95 years old, almost 95, and we had an amazing life. She had a very long goodbye. So she almost died 4 times.
I love the story about closing the damn door.
Yeah, she almost died 4 times, but she kept coming back. And that was because of the love.
Yeah.
The love of the family and the love she had for us. Because our family's an Italian family, very bonded, very loving, very amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time she died, almost died, she had a stroke. Thought we were going to lose her. She came back. And then she said she went to the gate. And I said, really? Well, what'd you see? And she said, well, the gate was a little bit open. And I said, really? What'd you do? Well, I shut the damn thing. I'm not ready yet.
I love that story.
She was hilarious. One thing I want to share is she really had found the key to life, because in the 3 years from when she almost died and then died and back, her body kept failing. Loss of mobility, loss of hearing, bedridden. But she was always peaceful and grateful and loving and telling jokes.
Wow. Wow.
And she's never been to a workshop before. But she found the key to life of just being with what is, feeling the love around her, and just being grateful for all the blessings that she had.
Beautiful. Well, there's lots of messages of love coming into the chat box to
thank
you,
you.
all you people who love you.
And maybe if you followed me before, you know that I've communicated with Celestine, who was my dear soul sister when she passed. and my dear soul brother Jeffrey passed, and I communicated with him. So I figured I was going to communicate with my mom.
Yeah, has that happened yet?
Jane DeForest, who is one of the mediums that I work with, called me a couple days ago and said, "Would you like to speak to your mom?" And I said, she said, "I'm going to give you a session."
Beautiful.
And so she tunes in. She doesn't really know too much about it, but the first thing she says is, "I hear a joke."
Wow. Well, you knew then it was your mom.
And then she says, and she's saying that now she knows for sure God can speak Italian. And she pointed to what Jane saw was the pearly gates, and she said, "I've arrived. I'm here." So that was telling me that she's fine, she's on a certain plane. The other thing she said, or that I got in meditation, was now she knows why she helped me so much, what my mission was about. And she didn't really understand it in this kind of limited 3D consciousness. But in the expanded consciousness, she understood my mission and why she helped me, and that she'll continue to help me.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
I know.
You got a lot of support on the other side now.
I know, I got 3 cohorts.
You know, I don't think you know, but you remember Roger and Bonnie. They came to our retreats. Roger passed away 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah. And of course, Michael Stillwater passed away last Sunday.
Yeah.
So you know, a lot of our
people are being called to the
people
other
are called
side.
to the other side. Yeah.
It's a showtime.
Yeah. Last question. Of course, you are the queen of the Conscious Life Expo. We've been coming to this way back to when it was the Whole Life Expo.
Yeah, I've come every single year.
What's your take on this year? What's the vibe for you?
It's amazing. It's up-leveling. The show itself is better than ever. The producers of Conscious Life Expo are just incredible. And the public is really excited, and there's more here, and there's new people here than ever.
They asked us how many people they knew. Half the audience.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Yeah, so all this is increasing.
Wow.
And it's my favorite conference. If you ever have the chance to come, don't miss it. So many incredible luminaries, and really you get to experience them instead of just seeing, this is a screen on your computer or on your phone. You get to experience them live, their activations, their wisdom, their being.
And hugs. There's a lot of hugs that we don't get to do.
Soul Tribe.
From Soul Tribe.
Yeah.
It's really wonderful.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
Okay.
What time is your Ascension panel?
It's 4 o'clock tomorrow.
I'll be there.
Well, no, the Ascension panel is 12, and incredible people on it. And then I'm doing a talk, Healing Cancer and the Ascension.
Oh, wow. Okay,
so it's going to be my first talk.
12 noon. I don't know how that popped up, but 12 noon is
Ascension
the
is
panel.
now.
Right.
Step into the New Earth timeline.
And then you're doing Ascension and Healing Cancer at 4 p.m.
Yes.
Okay. If any of you in Southern California, come on down. There's still 2 more days, and it's a pretty amazing place to be.
Yeah.
I love you, Deborah. Thank you. I'm going to call on Shelley Reef, who's been patiently waiting. And I also want to thank Shine and Crystal. We're going to hear from them. They've been taking good care of my dog, Jasmine Bear. We're grateful. Hi, Shelley.
Oh, love you.
Well, you remember Shelley Reef. She's been on the show a few times before, and she does many things. She's very tapped in. She's had a fascinating career as an actress, artist, and channel. And of course, you do harps.
Yes.
Harps.
Yes, I just finished playing with the Hertax.
Oh, how much fun.
Yeah.
When he sings, when he does his mantras,
Yes.
chills.
Yes.
Chills. Well, talk to the audience. Tell the audience, as much as I love looking at you. Share whatever you'd love to share. You've got so much.
First of all, I just have to say how blessed I feel to get to perform with the Hertax. This is my 4th time. I've done all the major conferences this year with them. Sometimes it's very formal, and sometimes we just kind of throw it together at the last minute. But I've never felt anything quite like that. They truly invoke the sacred names, and they invoke a higher inner. Well, JJ. JJ is a living prophet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And you've all seen her talks on the show many times, but to remind for anyone new, J.J. Hertalk back in the 70s had an extraordinary experience. Speaking of J.J., amazing.
in the house.
I mean, literally as we were introducing him, he walks through the door. That was amazing. Amazing timing. Well, come on up.
Hi, JJ.
Come in, have a seat. So she was just talking about how amazing it was for her to play music with you. And of course, here's Desiree. Hopefully we can squeeze everybody in.
Let's see if I can move her on your side.
The Zoom might adjust. Let's see.
Okay.
Zoom, come in. There
We're
we
all
go.
together.
There we go. I've got that new setting that does kind of figure it out. So, of course, this is JJ and Desiree Hertalk. And literally, Shelley was just talking about how amazing it was to sing with you
We had a great
when you walked through the
meditation,
door.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
good timing.
Well, JJ, let's start with you. You've been in this field for so long. You've had the amazing experience with the Keys of Enoch in the 70s. What's your take on where we are right now in our awakening world, in our rise to consciousness?
Well, we happen to be here in Los Angeles in February, and of course this is an amazing week because we just heard two presidents speak of the, so we say, extraterrestrial hypothesis as a reality that probably will bring forth a tsunami of information, clearly showing that we're not alone in the universe, that we have human responsibilities towards each other, and going into a relationship with cosmic star intelligence that will open up a new Vista, V-I-S-T-A, or should I say a passport to the cosmos. And finally, not spoken by the presidents, but by my work with the Keys of Enoch for some 53 years, has been the spiritual significance of recognizing divine source, that ultimately we are all part of a greater story of creation that continues itself with respect to different planetary and galactic societies, of which we're becoming more acquainted with.
Right, we don't really know where this is going. You know, Obama started it. If people haven't been listening to the news, he said extraterrestrials are real, but he didn't think that Area 51 was. And then Trump said, well, you know, he's putting out classified information. Maybe Trump has to declassify it to protect Obama. And then Trump directly went to the Department of War, which is what they call it. It's kind of a sad name, but actually, and said, I want the information. Can you get that out from all these agencies about UAPs, UFOs, and anything related to extraterrestrial? So we're going to see what happens. I mean, a lot of people are very skeptical. They think maybe nothing's going to happen. Others say, well, maybe they'll release things just like the British did, you know, things that are kind of obvious and easy and he's not saying too much. Or this could be the beginning. Yeah. Who knows? I mean, all three are possibilities.
It's a step. It's a step.
Yeah.
But we know something important. First of all, the Keys of Enoch mentioned that 2004 would be a time that the scientific paradigm would change. And we all know what happened off Southern California in November 2004 with what is called the Tic Tac objects being seen. Of course, some say that this is superior military technology being used by the powers that be. Others would suggest in the Keys of Enoch that we were being visited from the star nations because of the misuse of technology, particularly nuclear energy on Mother Earth, that could lead to atmospheric collapse and the death of human civilization as we define it. So we're at a very critical time. At the very beginning of the Keys of Enoch, for those of you who have a copy, for those who don't, I'll show you the picture. We have a picture, of course, that I saw in my higher consciousness experience of an ancient scroll being unrolled. And over that scroll in space, a great pyramid is being seen. Now, pyramids were seen over Moscow, over the Pentagon, over Washington, D.C. A few years ago. And the scroll is the scroll of Esther in the Old Testament, which is a story between ancient Israel and ancient Persia.
Right, so
we see a modern version of Iran and Israel reaching a point of engagement, and we're not for power politics. our message is one of love and reconciliation. But when we see now from above the diamond-shaped vehicles, the pyramid-shaped vehicles coming back, we realize our cosmic powers, if they are representing authentic probes into the human experience, are reminding us that there's a higher architecture of the soul that unites all people. And we have to reread the teachings of the ancient masters to realize that this is a privilege that we have to connect with the powerful forces of light, keys of Enoch called the Christ forces, in order to make this bridge work to the future.
Right, so a lot of the vehicles, what Dr. Jack's saying, especially those taken by the Navy, seem to be triangular in shape, which means they're probably pyramidal. And there was one also seen over the Pentagon some years back, and that was also pyramidal in shape. In fact, that was spinning, so you can literally see that it's a pyramid. It also was seen over Moscow at an earlier time. I think it was
2009 over Moscow.
And 2018, I believe it was over the Pentagon. So, you know, it's certain types of energy technology coming back. But what's really exciting is that the consciousness of humanity hopefully is opening at this time. And even though there seems to be a downward spiral, all of us, if I can say that, is part of the upward spiral. We're getting more and more information. Solar flares might even be part of that, actually breaking apart and activating our neurons to be more active. Yeah, the magnetic fields. They've even used this, it's called transcranial magnetic therapy. When you put that around someone who's depressed, the neurons start activating. Well, when the neurons activate, you're open to higher fields, as well as the magnetic field itself is shifting, of information. So we can reach out. We do remote viewing, as you know, and we can reach out to see things on this planet, on the other side of the world, or we can reach out to see things in the heavens, like Ingo Swann saw the rings around Jupiter. There's a lot of stuff that's available to us. Now, if we choose to move forward with it, we can know how to do the right thing at the right time, even before we need to actually act on it. We can have the information. That's what's so cool.
So what is important here is not the information as such, not the facts and figures of what is being found here, what is being said there, but as our earlier guest has said, it's the music of the soul, the music of the heart, without which we don't go forward. We simply are in the lower self rather than the experimental self. We call this in ancient theology, if we read the Bible, we have two stories of creation, Adam and Eve, but we have also the higher Adam who could speak with God, who could converse with cosmic intelligence. We call the Adam Ad, or Adam El Elyon, A-D-A-M, capital E-L space E-L-Y-O-N. Adam El Elyon means the one who was connected with divine source, one who learned the lessons from the divine source that could be in communication with the animals. When that was lost, then one became a stranger in a strange land. One missed, as it were, the story of the snake-like being that lost his relationship with human civilization and vice versa. We're at that point now with our cosmic contact of realizing we have other teachers in the universe who can help us catch up and repair the separation that's been going on for thousands of years. So I see this critically as a time and challenge that we don't have to bow down and worship our space visitors as gods, but realize the godhood within us is in the song and celebration of life, according to our mental and vibratory skills that we were born with. Hence, we call our organization Future Science. Science guided by consciousness, science of the future, because there will always be a future and always will be science. But it has to be the sacred sense of sound and the sacred sound of science.
Beautiful. Desiree?
No, I was going to say, what's new for you? What do you want to hear about?
No, I love hearing that. You know, I think one of the things we were talking about earlier is that now the veils are lifting, and we all can access, whether it's from our guides, our ancestors, angels, extraterrestrials. So I actually wanted to turn to Shelley for a moment, because I know that you have that ability to connect. What would you recommend to people? What are some ways that people who want to have more experiences with higher vibration beings, what are some of the ways to open to that to happen?
You know, I honestly think that sound, music, as Dr. Hertak was talking about, is one of the easiest portals, but the music is very specific. It's not music as we know it. It's not the music that we hear on the radio with lyrics to it. Lyrics are very emotionally invoking, right? So it's sound and more of a drone that will carry kind of a theta state of sound that people can be absorbed in. It's very transformational. I've been teaching telepathy for about 15 years.
Wow.
And the last course that I did, it's a 5-hour workshop. And on the last round, after just 5 hours of warming up, the students had 100% accuracy and beginners level telepathy. This is the first time this has ever happened. And I think that it's a combination of, we're advancing right now. You know, Desiree talked about, you know, the solar flares. We don't know, you know, 3-eye atlas. We don't know what all is activating us right now, but people are coming online. And if you have the intention of applying yourself, you will find results more than ever. And at the end of the class, I asked students what they thought might have made them so accurate, and they said it was the sound. I was playing my harps and the crystal bowls and the crystal chimes to lead them into a guided meditation, into the pineal and a theta state of awareness. And I really believe that that's where it all happens. And so I think we've been really trained to visualize and manifest, and that's wonderful to have. We need those skills. We all do. It puts us in our frontal lobe. When we're in that sacred contact, it's not that. It's when we soften, it's when we become blank, it's when our heart rises up and becomes larger than our mind, and we soften and fall back into the pineal. And this is where we receive.
That's beautiful. Actually, of course, Shelley, we were just here, you probably talked about it, doing a meditation with her where she used the bowls, and these crystal chimes are beautiful, and some other, we'll say, string instruments. I don't know all the names of them. Well, one of the things we add to it, if you like, is some sound vibrations that you sing, because what they're finding out, even from Cornell Engineering, which is Cornell University, that if you have certain sounds that you're actually coming out with in your body, the resonant pattern, ultimately, if it's a certain type of, well, they're doing a kind of electronic play with it, like an ongoing resonance, but ultimately, if we sing mantras, we believe that the energies of the cells of our body will actually resonate. And so we like to do the mantras. It can be the Om, and we were doing Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Om, which just means Om's peace, peace, peace in the Sanskrit, because that's also projecting energies out there of peace. Years ago, we worked with Andrea Puhar. He had 3 people in the Middle East. And we also were in his home in Ossining, New York, and we did prayers for peace, actually. And we were able, we feel, at the time when Henry Kissinger was doing his shuttle diplomacy, to put energies of peace out on the planet. And we also have done things like moving aside certain scenarios, like there was a storm, a firestorm coming to Sedona, and we got people to pray to move that aside, and it did.
Amazing.
So, and we were actually, you know, at a lot of different places. One time there was actually Puerto Vallarta, the hurricane was coming. We all had friends down there doing prayers to move it to a more rural area, which is of course sad. You want to dissipate it completely, but still, you know, it stopped going right through the town. So these are things we can do. We can empower. We don't realize how empowered we are.
Especially when we put our minds together. This is the collective consciousness. It's humanity recognizing the power of the inner self in attunement with the greater self. The power of collective humanity waking up to realize its psychological, musical, and energy resources that haven't been used, and evoking and directing consciousness, creativity is some of the greatest miracle working possibilities that we have found in our work. So the bottom line here is we're all being given an opportunity to see our cosmic visitors, not only do the loop-to-loop in the sky, but also to remind us that we must do the loop-to-loop within ourselves, looping the heart to the mind to the heart, and that is really opening the heart of what King David says, and why so many of the Psalms are addressed to the musicians. The Bible has many books, of which the book of Psalms is a whole musical hymn book. And there's clear instructions at the beginning of every psalm of King David, who was the nominal author of the book of Psalms, Talem, to instruct the musicians, the singers, to orchestrate these words.
And of course, we've done this in the Great Pyramid. We've done this in sacred chambers around the world, because it's not only, it's interesting, people go to a pyramid to be energized by the pyramid, but a lot of times the pyramids want us to energize them, because they've also been sleeping.
The Great Pyramid with myself in the middle of the light. When I was singing, the light became so strong it filled the pyramid.
Wow.
I shook the pyramid, and the Egyptian guards were perplexed.
That's the Grand
They
Gallery.
said, this doesn't happen for recorded history. This goes back thousands of years. We knew that there was ancient wonders that took place. I said, it wasn't my ability, it was just using the names of God that I was given a good opportunity and vocalization opportunity to bring the names of God together within the sacredness. And that was an illustration, and has been, to hundreds of musicians throughout the world, to go to their respective sanctuaries, their temples, their ashrams, their places, and to be, as it were, the Lord of the Rings, to connect one situation with another, and build around Mother Earth.
So listening to music is great, but don't be afraid to sing too, because it's vibrating your body. You sing too.
It opens the heart.
The greater temple.
Excuse me one moment. Could you check? I have this reserved from 6 to 8 p.m. Can you check to see if anybody is coming in at 8? Because if so, I need to really
wrap it up.
Yeah, I need to wrap up. And while he's checking on that, let me just show people how you can get more of our friends here. We'll start with Shelley.
Yeah.
So ShelleyReef.com. Now, when you were talking about your training, I know some people said, I'd like to do that. So is there a place on your website that I can go to?
Telepathy?
Absolutely. So if you go to my website, you can find all of my events for my telepathy trainings. You can find my harp trainings, and also listen to the harps. We sell the harps on the website. We play them right on the body. So yeah, there it all is. And you can also find me. I'll be at Sedona Ascension Retreat.
And we'll be there too.
Excellent.
Yeah,
it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm actually doing keynotes on my Cosmic Contact now. I've finally come out and am talking about my lifetime history. This is how it's not mine, how I know how to do all of these things and play these instruments. I am not a trained musician.
You channel it.
At all. It comes through, and it's the same frequency and feeling and sound that I experienced during Cosmic Contact that I've been experiencing in childhood.
So I just learned that we do have to be out of here in 12 minutes. And somebody's coming at 8? Wow, okay.
The Wi-Fi else.
Right, okay. So I'm going to go show people how to go to the Keys of Enoch. I want to get Tangela and Joan and Moon up. So if you go to the keysofenoch.org, not but just keysofenoch.org. This is one of the most elaborate websites. Definitely check out all the different offerings from JJ and Desiree, their teachings, their books, and their academy, their Future Science Academy. You can learn more about them as well, and see all the different places they're going to be. We will be with them again in April at the New Living Expo. And let's bring up Joan. Thank you very much,
Yes,
JJ.
and I'm happy to be with Joan and Tangela and team.
Yes, Dr. Hertalk.
Dr. Hertalk and Desiree.
That's beautiful.
Hey.
Love being
Shelley.
with you guys. Love you, Shelley.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't worry about having us. Come on.
You sure? Well,
of course.
We'll be
You
quick.
sure?
Unless you want.
I want you. I want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
let's define. We'll do.
No, we're going to be quick because
okay.
we have to be quick. We've got so many things to do.
Introducing you.
You know what? I'm going to pop out and just that way you can get all three in.
I'll intro. Okay,
You'll
exactly.
intro. You'll do it.
Hello, everyone. I am so excited because we are here live at Conscious Life Expo. I know we love tuning in with you guys online, but we love also being in person with our amazing soul searchers, including doctors Desiree and JJ Hertak, and of course I'm here with Joan of Angels and Moon. And Joan is organizing with our dear friend Neil Gar from Portal to Ascension, New Living Expo coming up in April, and we're so excited to be a part of it, Joan.
I know, I'm really excited. It was just like a whole unfolding.
Yeah.
And for Neil, it's next step for Portal to Ascension.
Mhm.
But we're taking it over, we're revamping it. We have over 100 speakers.
Including me.
Including Tangela.
And Moon.
Including Moon, yes. Including the
Hertaks,
Hertaks.
yes.
Including Shelley
Yes,
Reef.
including
So
Sky.
the whole team is going to be there with
there,
us. So
back
we're
in
really,
San
really
Rafael.
excited. Yes, yes, yes. And so it's going to be in San Rafael, April 17th to 19th. So just reach out, New Living Expo. We'd love to see you.
Yeah.
And tickets are only $55 for 3 days. Like, that's a steal.
amazing, yeah.
Okay. The second thing I want to tell everyone is that I'm teaching a class on Tuesday
Nice.
on when decisions matter, because I realize that many of my clients have issues making decisions. Not just an issue, they fall apart. I don't know if you know that. Women falling apart in trying to make a decision and not having the clarity. So I've been working with leaders, visionaries, creatives to help them really learn how to make a decision. So if you're interested, the class is Tuesday night. Just reach out, joan@joanofangels.com. It's really fun. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, Joan.
But I have to run.
And I've got to
because
go
I'm
introduce
introducing
Neil.
you. And I want you to know Moon is an amazing healer.
Yes.
She's been doing amazing work for me.
So Moon, everyone, I think you all have seen her on Soul Search and Global Peace Tribe already. And we love Moon because she does instantaneous pain relief. We don't have time tonight to be doing instantaneous healings on Zoom, but tune in with us next weekend. Moon will be live with us all weekend at the Redwood City Soul Search Enlightenment Expo.
I can do it in 5 seconds.
Okay, do one in 5 seconds.
I can do is there any volunteers that have chronic pain? It should be chronic.
5 seconds.
I can do it in 5 seconds.
So while we're choosing the chronic pain client, just want to talk about how amazing Moon is, because she started off as an attendee at the Soul Search Expos. She was coming as an attendee, enjoying the expos, and then one day in Dublin came up to me and said, Tangela, I have this healing gift. Could I show you? And she showed me, and I was like, that's incredible, Moon. And she said, do you think that I can be a vendor? And I was like, definitely. And she started becoming a vendor and then a speaker, and now she's at all of our expos and has such an amazing following, and she's here at Conscious Life, and she's going to be at New Living. And so Moon, I'm so proud of you.
And I will be your volunteer.
Yes,
Because I actually have chronic pain right here.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I'll do it. Do I have permission to connect with your soul?
You can do anything.
I'm gonna put a bubble white line protection on you, so only white line positive energy can come through. I'm putting a bubble white line protection on me, so only white line positive energy can come through. So I'm gonna start the session right now. I'm gonna do intentions that 100% of your chronic pain in your left hand is gone now. Do you still feel the pain, or is it reduced?
You know, I guess I still feel it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
can I touch it?
Absolutely.
Okay, or I'm gonna use
It's
an
right
object.
here.
Can I
It's
use
right
an
here.
object? Can you take it off or no?
Yes. There we go.
Okay, I'm going to channel intentions into this object that 100% of your pain in your left hand is gone. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Do you feel a reduction in pain?
I do.
How much is it reduced by?
Oh my God.
Is it gone?
Not gone, but I would say it's reduced by about at least 50%,
Okay,
maybe 75%.
can I touch it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do intentions that 100% of your pain in your left hand is gone now. Okay, so do you still feel the pain? Sorry.
When I move my thumb around a little bit, yes.
But how much is it reduced by?
It's reduced, I'd say still about 50%.
Still 50%?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do one more intention. I'm going to do intentions that you have full range of motion, and if you move your hands or your fingers, there's no pain. Okay.
It's better. It's better. It's better.
Hi.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. What a wonderful way to complete. I want to bring up Shine and Crystal.
And so we're gonna.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week, Scott, and we'll see all of you next week online or in person with us. We love you guys.
It's so good to see
Aw,
you.
you
And
too.
let's hang out tomorrow.
Yes, let's hang out tomorrow. Text
Okay,
me.
I will.
Okay.
I will. I'm sorry I didn't today.
Bye,
Flew by.
all. It's okay.
And
Shine
Scott,
and
brother,
Crystal.
Scott,
Yes.
when you leave the
Oh
room.
my God! And Danny is here. Danny and Sarah, come on in.
Hey, Scott.
Yes.
When you leave the room, will you stay on with us? Because we could have prayer time and a song.
Oh yeah. I'll turn hosting back over to you.
But you'll be on again from outside. Okay.
Yeah. I'll. No, it'll be hard for me to do that with this computer. So,
Okay. All good.
When I say bye bye, it'll be bye bye.
we'll
I want to briefly thank Shine and Crystal, who have been hosting everybody coming in and out. Danny and Sarah just showed up, so we're gonna bring them on in a moment. But tell us briefly about Unite and what you're doing.
It's a beautiful platform for wellness. We have a website, unite.love, which is sort of like the new conscious Facebook, and we have a speed healing app. If you search speed healing in the App Store, you can book free sessions, offer free sessions. It's a beautiful tool to connect with healers and bring more well-being into the world.
Yeah, we're really excited to make it super easy for people, for all our amazing healers in the world to do more healing, less marketing, less funnels, and just actually be able to reach the clients that you're looking for, and for people to have more access to healing and health and well-being. So.
And we are going to feature them in a big way in about 3 weeks.
Yay.
We'll schedule that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure. So,
Thank you so much for your help.
Thank you so much.
Danny and Sarah, come on up.
Love everyone.
Well, how wonderful that we're going to conclude our evening tonight, at least the Conscious Life Expo part of it, and then we'll turn over for prayers to Omashar and Diara and Desiree. But we've got the wonderful Sarah and Danny with us. And of course, you've seen them on the show a few times. Have a seat. And it's been quite a week, Danny.
So
What
far.
a week.
So far.
What a week.
Yeah.
So, getting back to it, we've already talked a little bit about it, so the audience already knows about Obama
Yeah.
and Trump.
Yeah.
How much do you think it's subterfuge to pull away from the Epstein files?
Well, it's interesting. It's always difficult to figure out what Donald Trump is thinking, but you can be certain that it's transactional.
Right.
It's always got an ulterior motive of some sort that he's up to. But I think what's happening is that he knows that there's so much pressure and that this thing can get away from him that he's trying to figure out how to substitute for genuine disclosure whatever the process is he's trying to trigger. So he's going to try to keep it under his control. And so when he says that he's going to be giving to the head of the Secretary of War
Right.
the primary authority to figure out what it is they're going to release, that isn't going to work, because they're the ones that have been concealing it for all this time, and they're trying to weaponize the whole technology. So what we have to do is try to take advantage of this kind of opening of the door a little bit by him to go in and have Congress pass a statute compelling him to do what he's promised he's going to do.
Right.
He said he's going to do it. He's told everybody publicly on his Truth Social that he's going to do it. So what we have to do is just codify it and make him do it.
Great.
And issue the executive order and have the Congress follow up on it by passing a law commanding them to do exactly what it is that they're telling them to do. They've already been ordered to put it all together, back in 2003, December of 2023 rather, and they've been ordered to do it, and they haven't. So him telling them that he's promising going to tell them to do it, is like an old 2 or 3 steps away. It's like trying to pick up a hat, So what we're trying to do now is have Congress follow up on it. That's what we really have to do, to have Congress empower themselves to move into this particular field now, and issue a command to them, and very importantly, to appoint their own panel to review all the documents. documents, not to have the president appoint some panel, that he chooses who they are. And there'll be all people in the private aerospace corporations and all that stuff. So Congress has to step in through the door. It's one of those things when you're selling a vacuum cleaner, that you get the door open, you put your foot in the door,
Right.
get your foot in the door, and then get in there. So that's what Congress has to take advantage of this moment to move forward and to bring to some sort of a climax the kind of getting ready that they've been doing to make this demand.
Now, I saw your email urging us to really reach out to Congress, and I
Yes.
want to take people, and of course, many of our audience have already joined, but if you haven't yet, please go to the newparadigminstitute.org, newparadigminstitute.org. And is it best for them to go to Citizens for Disclosure?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so then if you
Sign
click right
up.
up here, go to Citizens for Disclosure,
And join.
sign up, join. It's
Yep.
free of charge, and it's really important. And then you can put in all the different ways that you can support this incredible movement.
That's right.
And anything else you want for people to know as far as how to take advantage of this moment? I'll turn back over to Sarah.
Well, I think we're in a moment of history that is going to change everything. When disclosure happens, and it will, it's a question of how quickly and how thoroughly and how honestly it happens. But in order for it to happen, we have to have a Congress that assumes the responsibility that it legally has, which is to classify and declassify things. It has the authority, not the executive department. And Danny's done all the legal research that shows all the Supreme Court cases, all the rulings, all the everythings clearly show that the Congress has the authority. We have to tell them as citizens, as voters, we want you to do this. We want this to happen. We have the right to know. Because this information could give us the solutions that we need for the most existential threats facing us. It's climate change, it's nuclear war and the buildup of nuclear weapons, it's pollution. All these things have been spoken about by the ETs to us for years. So we know that they can help us with that, but also, we're talking about beginning to negotiate and be neighbors with galactic citizens and other galactic civilizations. As voters, they have been spending probably $1 trillion of our tax dollars on secrecy that they have not told us about. Our scientists, our physicists, our engineers, none of them have been able to participate in how this wonderful information that is coming from these advanced people could help everybody on this planet and revise our systems and our economy and our religions and everything to be in a whole new level of consciousness. And so we just have to realize that we as citizens have a huge role right now. We can't get this without the voters saying we must have it. So right now, 435 House people are running for office in 2026, and 33 senators are running. And what we want to do with our wonderful Citizens for Disclosure movement, which is building every day, we have leaders in 35 states now, but we're expanding every week. What we need is our people to go to all of the campaign things in their area and ask the questions of the candidates. If you are elected, are you going to work hard to get us the full disclosure of UFO information? Because we need this and we have a right to know. And if that starts happening all over the place, it becomes a national story of what the citizens want. And they'll do it because they want to get elected and they want, right? The voters have to let them know. And the thing about it is, this already happened. It's so exciting. We're going to have it on our website if it isn't up there already. Watch for this because this is really exciting. An ABC reporter in Illinois just did it. They were having a candidate forum because Durbin is retiring.
Right.
And so 3 people. And so Danny had met with this fellow last year when he was in Chicago.
The host, ABC host.
Yeah, and he said to him, look, when you interview candidates, ask them. And he did it. And he said, if any of you get elected, are you going to support the disclosure of this information? The first person said, yes, I am totally into this. I want this disclosed.
Krishnamurti. Yeah, he's the congressperson that's running for the Senate seat, and he just flat set out, yes, total disclosure. I'm absolutely in support of it. Yes.
And the second person was waffly, and the third person was, I don't know about national security. So those three.
Well, so you saw the diversity.
Oh yes,
diversity.
You saw it.
Yeah, it just manifested
right
instantly like that.
And we have the videotape, and we're going to make it available to our whole network so they can see this is what we need to happen all over the country.
This is exciting. This is exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you, by the way, for letting us stay a couple minutes. We're almost done. Well, again, everybody, if you have not already, this is now the time. You know, I've been in this field for 40 years, and it's really finally happening.
Yeah,
it's happening.
And so please go to newparadigminstitute.org, join the Citizens for Disclosure, and then what's the best way to call? Is it best to write or call Congress people?
This tells them exactly how to do it.
We have to set it all up.
It's all set up. They've got specific communications all prepared. Okay. All the people have to do is push the button, and it goes in.
to their person.
To your person.
Well, show us how that works. So let's take a look. So, which section do we go to?
We go to Citizens for Disclosure.
Where we are.
We go to Action.
Take Action?
Take Action, right there.
There we go.
There we go, and here we go.
And
See, right to Congress, and when you go into any one of those actions that goes, it
goes to your congressional district.
Your zip code tells our machine how to send the message to your person.
Fabulous.
Yeah,
fabulous.
It's all designed to get people started. Once they get started and they see how easy this is, then they get excited about it. Then they say, okay, I'm going to join to be the Citizens for Disclosure. I'm going to invite people from my neighborhood to come to the house. I purchased a copy of the Age of Disclosure
for $25.
You can get it on Amazon and show it to your friends and neighbors.
And they can all send an action.
Yeah. And then they can all become they can become Citizens for Disclosure and contact the same congressperson.
And then when you have a team and you're building your team in your community, when the candidates come to your area, you can be there with signs saying, we stand for the right to know, we want disclosure, and if the moderators don't ask the question, you can ask the question.
That's right. In the town halls, all the town halls, just stand up and ask them. And then eventually what they'll discover is that they happen to be in Washington D.C. and they go to their congressperson's office, and you say, "Oh, I'm from Citizens Disclosure." They say, "Oh, you're those people." We've been getting hundreds of communications.
Oh,
that's exactly how they respond. We want. Yeah, so come on in here and sit down and let's talk.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Danny, Sarah, God bless you both for the work you're doing.
Well,
thank you.
Bless you guys for this. This is cool.
What an amazing show we've had. We've got to go because other people are waiting to take over the media room. I'm going to turn it over to beloved Omashar. You guys, love you so much. And Omashar, I am going to make you the host. You are going to have the power partner. And take it away. And because I made you host, there you go.
There you go. See you, Scott. Love you. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, beloved ones. And what we're going to do now in our last little closing is we're going to bring up Diara and Desiree and have a little prayer time. And we'll finish with a nice, gentle closing song. So, it happened without me. And Spotlight. All right. So if you guys want to unmute yourselves. And see you in a minute. Love you.
Winding the energy, you can feel it even without words. Just so grateful for the leverage that was here tonight in elevating our conscious awareness, and inside this beautiful container of family galactic to ground.
And before you carry on, just anybody who wants prayers, please put it in the chat. And there we go. That was the missive.
All right, taking a nice big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Itekerete goroba karete gera garare siro bore didi suro ore di itekerore de saragara sero bore de saragara takare takara kara. Itekera, I'm seeing our galactic family here as well. Itekera bore di itekerete gorobore di itekera bore siragare itekerare suro bore siragadira siragadara siraga.
So sweet, so sweet. And taking that healing balm that was just brought in and sending it to our beloved Bonnie. Healing for MS, reading them from our chat, more prayers for Bonnie, prayers for Aisha's healing. And just send that in telepathically. Just all the love, all the transformation. I'm seeing pictures of loved ones who are ill and need healing. I'm seeing prayer requests for financial abundance to come in. I'm seeing lots of prayers for world peace, for the dismantling of the raising of the arms race. More prayers for loved ones, for children, remembering the cities still under what we would call siege and letting them know they're not forgotten. More prayers for peace. Prayers for Ryan, an old soul who was young and started the process of sacred ayahuasca. Prayers for the plants, the trees, all of life on this beautiful earth, all the life that we can't see, that we don't know about. And Desiree.
Utige te garake te grobo kere te garade te grobore city te garade te sira gare te garagare te garagare te gara. Connecting with the frequencies of the galaxy and those other planets, those other races, bringing in the divine energy from that. Ite gare te garo raising that frequency to grobore si te garade opening our hearts to gure te gare and expanding that. Itagarete grobore, Sierra Garete grobore, Sierra Garete Garete grobore, Sierra Garete Garare, Sierra Garete grobore, Sierra Garete Sarageta. Anchoring that in to Kubakarete Garete Garete grobore, Sierra Garete Saragasa.
And with the prayers for a surge of kindness and goodwill across the planet, I've also felt this prayer for the tough things that we need to do, the tough discussions, the tough choices, that as we walk this road of integrity, that we be given strength and courage to do the right thing, to do what love would have us do. Oh, Michelle, for your mom, for all our elders who are getting ready to travel, all the pets. Oh, and maximum grace and prayers for all of us who will be here as other beautiful souls choose to leave, and the ones coming in. Yes, yes. Reading the chat again, the other states being affected by the force. And saying a prayer for release of fear, the fear and the trauma that's being embedded. Prayers for the ocean animals. And let's take that collective fear and the concern, and again, it's real, and bring that into our beautiful cauldron, our beautiful space of safety. And then bringing that down, and then we can let the joy raise up again. Looking at my beautiful soul sister here.
So beautiful. That is a lot of energy. So beautiful.
Should we seal this with a song, Omashar? Wrapping it in love and light. Just so grateful for our family.
It's by thy grace that I see. It's by thy grace that I see. It's by thy grace that I see your holy name. It's by thy grace that I feel. It's by thy grace that I feel. It's by thy grace that I feel your holy name. Someday the day shall come when all the glory shall be thine. People will say it is yours, but I shall deny, not mine. It's by thy grace that I see. It's by thy grace that I see. It's by thy grace that I see your holy name. It's by thy grace that I feel. It's by thy grace that I feel. It's by thy grace that I feel your holy name. Someday the day shall come when all the glory shall be thine. People will say it is yours, but I shall deny, not mine. Peace to all, life to all, love to all. Peace to all, life to all, love to all. It's by thy grace that I see. It's by thy grace that I see. It's by thy grace that I see your holy name. that I feel. It's by thy grace that I feel. It's by thy grace that I feel your holy name. Here we go. Peace to all, life to all, love to all. Peace to all, life to all, love to all. Your holy name, your holy name, your holy name. Gerald's holy name, your holy name. Peace to all, life to all, love to all. Peace to all, life to all, love to all. Your holy name, your holy name, your holy name, your holy name. It's by thy grace that I see. It's by thy grace that I see. It's by thy grace that I see your holy name. Peace to all, life to all, love to all. Peace to all, life to all, love to all. Peace to all, life to all, love to all. Your holy name, your holy name.
Your holy name. And that would be I am, right? Thank you so much. And we're going to close in a minute. I just have to, what do I have to do? I have to do this. And whoop, internet's a little slow, but that's okay. And I'll do that. But okay. So thank you so much for tonight. It's amazing being able to spin the plate when Scott is coming and going and being. But however, we are here together and we are a group container and we're holding the space. And we know now that Scott is with a bunch, like hundreds of amazing other beamings. And also with, what a stellar show we had tonight. As Susan Bloomquist just said, it was an all-star cast. Holy smoke, all in this night. And I'm just going to put up on the screen this Wednesday's show. Hopefully I can do this. Where has it gone? There it is. Hang on a minute. I got a screen share for a second. Bear with me because I live in Colorado, and actually bears are always with us here. Ha ha ha. I think there it is. So our show on Wednesday is this one, A Powerful Formula, Meditation, Magic, and Mystery, Manifesting Miracles. And this was a cunning plan cooked up by Kristen Hoffman and host Scott Thomas. I'm just reading what's in front of me. And they wanted this year to be full of meditation, magic, and mysteries. And so we have Alison Keaton, Jennifer Thomas, Kristen, and beloved Dr. Ann West, who is a good friend of mine. And in fact, we'll talk about it on Wednesday, but she is also an amazing songwriter as well as a healer. And we'll talk about that on Wednesday. So we'll go back to here. And how do we go to gallery view? I don't know. I'll try that in a minute, but I'm going to say good night. I love you all. Thank you, Diara. Thank you, Desiree. Thank you, all of us. Bonnie, beloved, Roger is with us. I know there's a moment or 20 to go through before we all come to that same place, but he is shining his light and love down, not even down, out through us. I can feel him. I love him so much. And I'm going to just see if I can, what happens if we do gallery? Do we all see gallery now? We do. Okay. I'm not too sure. Scott's usually the master controller, so I'm going to be a master controller tonight. Thank you, beloveds. Love you all. We shall hopefully see you on Wednesday for, what was it? Magic, mysteries, and something else. I don't know what it was. However, there we are. Thank you. Tracy from Australia. Good day, mate. And I feel you all. And we have Frode here from the Netherlands. Dude. Okay, I'm just going to say good night. Have a good night. And for you, Tracy, have a good day. Hey, Dan, Mark. Bye. Love you. See you.